and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new readings every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. Oh man. We have the Tower. We have the Death card. Gosh, okay. We have, okay, wow, fast-paced energy, a lot of big changes happening this week. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is massive energy. There's a lot of messages coming through with this particular reading, so I'm going to do my best to be as clear and precise as I can be and to communicate all the different pieces that we have going on with the energy here in this reading. So the first thing we're going to tackle is the overall arching energy of the Five of Cups. You may be at a point in your life where there's a lot of transition happening, but there's also a lot of things that did not go your way. So you may be living somewhere you don't want to live, or you may be struggling with your career, or you may be in this weird transitory phase between one career and another, or you may be in a transitory phase in your life, or there may be something that you just keep being disappointed about versus seeing all of the opportunity that's around you. I'm seeing that you were kind of stuck in that energy for a while where you kind of kept focusing on what went wrong and trying to figure out how to fix it. Sometimes when things quote unquote go wrong, there's nothing to fix. Sometimes having a natural, healthy amount of conflict or tension or frustration or guilt or shame or whatever it may be is a natural part of the process from moving from one space or one energy into another. So what I'm seeing here is that there are major unblockages that are happening here. There are huge revelations that are happening here. There's a lot of change that is happening. We're going though from this stuck energy to very fast-paced, very successful energy. And a lot of it has to do with your mindset, but also has to do with you coming into this King of Wands energy, which we'll get more into here in a second. So of course, having the Tower and the Death card come out with this Five of Cups is automatically a very scary, uncomfortable sort of energy because we all associate the Tower and the Death card with sweeping, massive, unexpected change. Specifically when the Tower is involved, does it tend to be very unexpected. This is typically huge, massive change, transitions, revelations, or endings. But with that, there's new beginnings. With the transition, that means you're going from one energy to another. I am seeing here that there's a big revelation that you are on the precipice of. It's going to be a little different for each of you on exactly how that process happens for you and what it means for your life. But it is going to be a massive sweeping change, but I'm seeing this as more of an internal thing rather than, I don't want to say rather than external, because it is going to affect you externally, but this is something that you started internally. This is something that was a seed that you planted within yourself, whether you knew it or not, and this is something you asked for. So as challenging or even difficult as this change could be, although I don't want to say that it's going to be, because sometimes with the Tower, it's a huge revelation and breakthrough rather than upheaval and distress and stress in general. So I do want to leave that open here because we move into a very positive energy here. We move from being stuck to forward movement. So there is this big revelation sort of energy here. There is sort of this closing of one door, opening another immediately and walking through that's happening. But depending on how you view it, because we have the King of Wands and we have the Five of Cups here, whether you view the situation as positive and you move with that energy, or you resist it, because we have the Eight of Wands here, which is all about forward movement, but also as an indication that if you try to slow things down out of fear or worry or anxiety or feeling like you're not ready for what's getting ready to come, when you create that resistance, it will be more challenging for you. So this whole situation is requiring you to have a lot of faith and confidence in yourself. Even if you're not confident of exactly the steps to take or exactly where you're going or exactly what's going to happen, you're being reminded here that you have been able to get through everything you've gotten through in the past. You are capable of allowing yourself to expand and grow in all the ways that you want to and feel called to do. Try to take these changes in stride and try to see that this is happening for you. It's not happening to you. You are going to be the deciding factor in how this massive change in this process feels through the transition of it. So we go from this stuck, sort of negative, disappointed, even feeling like maybe things are completely out of your control, or feeling victimized, or feeling like you're sort of caught in the universe's big plan of whatever the heck it feels like throwing at you, to very positive forward movement here. So the Eight of Wands is a card that indicates very fast-paced movement. It's a card that can indicate communication. It's a card that can indicate literal travel. It's a card of, after things have been difficult, moving into a more positive space. But also what you have to remember about the Eight of Wands is it comes after the Seven of Wands, which is a card where typically something is weighing you down, something is holding you back, or you're even feeling the external pressures of whatever your surroundings are or your situation is. So with this coming after that card, this is forward movement, not only literally, but in the sense that you're no longer feeling some of these external pressures. You're no longer putting some of these pressures on yourself. You're no longer sabotaging your way by holding yourself back. Then we move into the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is somebody who can take their dreams and goals and actualize them. But this is somebody who not only is able to do that and able to be very creative and be very like a visionary or a pioneer, this is also somebody who is an exceptional leader. This is somebody who easily gains support for whatever it is that they're wanting to do because of the connection that they have to the people who are wanting to support and follow them. So you are very much stepping into a very powerful energy here if you continue to allow yourself to. You are stepping into being able to manifest more quickly, having the support not only by the people that you need, but the material and financial support that you need for things. This is sort of building a very important and steady foundation, but based off of your creative ideas and your love and passion for what it is that you desire, or whatever project it is you're working on, or whatever career it is that you're working towards. For some of you, since the Eight of Wands is here right before the King of Wands, you may actually be getting some sort of job offer that is going to either require you to travel, or is going to actually ask you to move, or there's going to be travel involved in some way. The Eight of Wands sometimes literally means travel by plane, like so in flight. You could actually also be invited to some sort of an award ceremony where you're getting recognition, or you could be getting flown out somewhere, or there could be major moves happening here where you're literally moving, or you're traveling, or you're getting some sort of dream job or creative opportunity or dream project. I could see that happening here for some of you. Now with the Lovers card over here, the Lovers card is all about choices. And with the King of Wands, with this opportunity that's going to be coming through, or opportunities that's happening through this transition, you have to be fully committed to it. You can't start whatever it is and then back out and still expect to get the same outcome, or you can't sort of do it haphazardly or half-assed, or start moving forward and then suddenly get really scared because you're receiving a lot of success and then run 20 leagues in the opposite direction. This is a commitment that you're going to have to choose to make. If you choose to make this commitment, there's going to be a lot of positive outcomes. If you don't choose to commit to it, though, you're going to end up potentially disappointed in the outcome. This is choosing to be confident in your own abilities, but also being that pioneer, being that first in your family or your friend group or whatever, first in your career, being open to being that pioneering, thinking outside of the box, doing it first, breaking glass ceilings type of energy that you have been desiring to be and or knew you were capable of. And with the Lover's card as well, a lot of this is being divinely guided and you're being divinely supported, but you are the deciding factor. The universe has to abide by your free will. If you begin this process and then get scared of your own success and run away, the universe cannot make it work out for you anyways. Don't allow imposter syndrome or anything else get in your way. You're more than ready and you're more than capable. I'm also hearing that for some of you, this situation is going to move you into a very different timeline. So for those of you who have felt stuck or felt like you've been working towards something for a really long time, this is a good indication that whatever it is that you've been working towards may be coming about much more quickly than you were expecting. So I'm going to leave the reading here. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and comment your affirmation down below. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am choosing to nurture all opportunities and myself from a place of confidence and love. And the love part is important here because the King of Wands is able to love openly and passionately. And with the Lovers on the table here, you are able to be open-heartedly available, receiving and giving towards the situation, and it's safe to do so. So I emphasize that part because I feel like it's important to say that. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.